What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time we're talking about the Chevy 3100 Big Block Edition from the Hoonigan update. Let's go. Real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my Motorfest tunes or my Need for Speed Heat builds, I've moved everything to my website. It's militiagamingco.com. There's links in the main navigation menu for Need for Speed Heat builds and Motorfest Pro settings, so click those if you're looking for that. The link to the site is actually in the description of this video. All right, enjoy. All right, before we get into the tune itself, we need to talk about what this truck really is. This is an oversteering, overpowered monster of a car, and it is so uncontrollable that I don't even want to drive it in a grand race. I'm going to, for your entertainment purposes, but this is going to be one of my least favorite experiences on one of these videos. The car just feels horrible. It's literally undrivable in a stock state, so hopefully you find my tune to be to your liking. I mean, it's a horrendous car. That being said, don't click off the video because the tune actually does help it, and I'm going to tell you to tweak one of your difficulty settings as well to sort of help this car. Basically, the issue is that it has way too much power and way too much weight in the back of the car. So you can see the engine is actually in the back. When you're driving it, you'll notice the engine's back there. It is just ridiculously heavy and has a ton of power in the back of the car. So with those two combinations, it just oversteers like crazy. Like, you just lose the back end anytime you touch any type of grass or dirt. Any type of turn with throttle, you're gonna lose the car. So you have to change something. So first, let's go into your difficulty settings and change this first. So go to difficulty, go down to ESP and turn it on sport. Now, if you're still finding it hard to control the car, turn this setting onto comfort. What it does is it limits the amount of power going to the rear wheels to make the car more stable in turns. That's what this setting does. Now, that in turn makes you a little tiny bit slower, but you're actually gonna be faster in the long run if you can control the car, not lose the rear end and not be out of control. That is obviously faster than having more power and taking a corner faster and then losing the car coming out of it. So anyway, I recommend putting it on at least sport, and if it still doesn't feel comfortable to you, then throw it on comfort. It'll limit the power even more, and then the car becomes a lot more stable. So that's number one. Number two, in the actual pro settings, we're going to be doing some very extreme measures to try to stabilize this truck, and here's what we've got. So power distribution is set all the way to the front. The brake balance is set at 70% front, and then the aero load front is going to be at -30. So it's basically just taking all of the steering off the front of the car. It oversteers like crazy. You're not going to miss this steering at all. I don't even know what to say. The car feels terrible, but with this tune and these settings, I think it'll be drivable for the most part. -15 on the spring front and +6 on the spring rear, -10 on the compression front and +8 in the compression rear, -10 on both of the rebounds front and rear, and then anti-roll bars are at +10 on the front and -20 on the rear. The alignment is at 0 on the front for the camber, and the camber rear is at -0.25. So there's your tune. You've got a lateral G stat of 1.10, not great, and trust me, it feels like it, but the damn thing is fast. It is so fast. It's fast in a straight line. It has a lot of grip off the line on pavement. If you launch it on dirt or gravel, in the case of my test course Kyosha Spirit, it's tough, but on pavement it launches well. It's got a lot of power in a straight line, but it's just hard to handle in the corners. So anyway, let's take it out to a grand race. Let's see how we do. All right, here we go. The big block is up last in this case. I have a feeling we're going to be in somewhere near the front by the time we get to it, and then it's going to lose us a lot of places. And I did happen to see the course for this one, and it is a lot of switchbacks. So we are in for not a very fun ending to this grand race. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm laughing now because just the thought of taking this truck on a grand race just okay, drives me nuts. It's all right, we're gonna have fun with it anyway. I've been driving it these last like maybe hour and a half, and I'm so nervous to touch the steering wheel that now that I'm in the bolide, it's like a sigh of relief. I love that the braking line doesn't appear at all till I'm already braking. It's like it doesn't even work. A little too much dirt there. Like it needs to be way earlier. All right, the bolide and the Alpha GP car needs to be my friend. We need to get a really big lead. I took that corner pretty slow, actually. Wow, the game is really framey, dude. I'd like to have more NOS than this, please. Whew. All right. Alpha GP, here we go. Oh my god, the transition from AGP to the big block is going to be just a complete shell shock. The Alpha Grand Prix cars are so stable. I don't ever have to worry about losing traction, but just thinking of it now. I don't think I even have that big of a lead. I've used so much NOS. I'm just so nervous about this transition. It's crazy. Oh no, I don't even have a big lead, dude. I can see these guys' arrows. They slipstream. They slipstream to get back up here. They're right on me. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh my god, okay. Well. Oh well, here we go. All right, ready to dab OG is going to pass me in a heartbeat. There goes the rear end. Oh, he's in the truck too. No way he's in the truck. No way, dude. All right, this is going to be even more embarrassing now that he's also in the truck. That is hilarious that he's also in the truck. He's handling it perfect, dude. All right. Well, shout out to him, dude. He's just going full send. Hitting the walls, doesn't matter. This thing is so ungodly. I'm just gonna drift this corner. Oh, I smashed him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not gonna try to take the position off of that. Dude, this is so funny that he's also in that. All right, that was actually a clean pass. I did not hit him in the turn. No way. I cannot believe he's in the truck also. That is so funny, dude. It looks like he got passed by Supreme. If I can just hang on, dude. This is I gotta save the NOS for this one. We got the NOS. Let's go, dude. We got the W. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Ready to Dab for being in the truck as well. If he was in literally any other car, he would have walked away from me on that. That was... Oh, I can't even believe that. So funny. I held off. Oh my god, there's another truck. What is everybody doing in this silly car? This is insane. Anyway, as you can see, the truck has no grip in the rear end. I was able to somehow survive here, but what a silly race. What an absolutely silly race. Way too many trucks in this race, dude. Anyway, it's fun to use if you earn it and you've got it in your collection. It is kind of fun. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage for sure going into a grand race with this thing, but certainly fun nonetheless. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. I will catch you on tomorrow's daily build. Trigger out.